Hi everybody, I'm Christopher Heimerman, Sauk Valley Media Assistant Sports Editor. We're into week 4 now of our summer series called The Hidden Injury. We're delving into the subject of concussions, and this week we're kind of taking a look at youth sports, and we're very blessed to have a very well-respected member of the youth football community, the president of Newman Jr tackle football program, Jube Manzano. Thank you very much for joining us.
My pleasure.
And with him, the very well-known coach of Newman Comets football for a very long time, obviously very well established throughout the entire state, Mr. Mike Papoccia. Thanks for joining us as well.
Thanks for having me.
Let's talk a little bit about, right off the bat, Jube, you and I were recently chatting about the success that you guys have with the junior tackle program. Wins and losses, or wins are great, you love to have them, but really it's all about teaching the great habits early on and then seeing that translate years after the fact when you're going to state and you're watching the kids on the varsity level, taking on an opponent down at Champaign or soon over at Northern Illinois over in DeKalb. What's that like, having an opportunity to say that we taught them how to do things the right way and now look what they're doing?
Well, we always, when you head a program like this, you want to feel like you are helping the upper level achieve their goal. The basic fundamentals is pretty much where we're at here. Teaching the fundamentals, play the kids, and it's great when you see them reach that carpet downstate that, you just kind of feel good inside.
And Coach, from the varsity standpoint, how much credit do you give the kids coming all the way from with the junior tackle program, all the way from 5th grade up through the ranks? I mean, they teach kids how to do things the right way, and you establish those habits early, and it sticks with them throughout their years.
Oh, most certainly, and I give Jube and the staff all the accolades there is, because they really prepare their kids for what we do. I mean, we do so many things alike, and to me that continuity is what makes us, a pretty good program.
Sharing the playbook, I think you said before you guys don't do anything too exotic. It's a relatively straightforward approach. I have to assume that when it's adapted for your level, it's probably even boiled down a little bit more. Is that right? Basic
Fundamentals. We run the wishbone. We run the power plays, the trap play, the counters, just simple things like that. I would rather run 10 good plays than have 50 plays in my book and not be able to run any of them. So, it's the fundamentals. When you teach these boys fundamentals that they can carry to the high school level.
Now, I also have to assume that if you're not overwhelming them with information and throwing so much at them, it's got to also help them develop the fundamentals and doing things the right way, like we talked about, proper tackling, proper blocking, so that they don't put themselves at risk.
I have a great staff. I couldn't do it without them, I'll tell you that right now. We have Dan Todd Hunter, a 5th grade coach, who has been a high school coach at Dixon. I have Sean Dowd, who's a swimming coach. He's our 6th grade coach. And those two gentlemen on the 5th and 6th grade level teach them so much those first 2 years that it's a joy to get them when they're in 7th and 8th grade, because these young lads are very knowledgeable. What we're supposed to run offensively, defensively. It's great having a staff that believes in what you believe in. That's the whole key. The kids have to understand that they're gonna run things our way, and we're gonna they understand that. They have to buy into the program. They have to buy into what we do. They have to believe in what we do, and we believe in them.
It takes a village. And Coach, how long did it take to get everybody in that village firing on the same cylinders and on the same page? I have to assume, like Jube said, the moment you stop striving to get better, you become mediocre. So I'm sure you're trying to get better all the time, but just talk to me about what the development's been like. Where did it start, and how far has it come?
Well, it started when Jube's been the coach down there since about as long as I've been the head coach here. So, you know, and we've known each other all our life. I coach a couple of Jube's kids, and he knows what our football's about. You know, and it's a mindset, our offense especially. And he knows that what it takes to get that mindset going. But he also knows that my philosophy is we never talk about winning. You know, we talk about being successful. You know, we're not going to win every game, you know, but we can certainly be successful. Each kid can be successful as an individual. Each team can be successful. That doesn't mean you're going to win on the scoreboard. And quite frankly, I think I've conveyed to everybody, I don't care about that. You know, the wins take care of themselves on the scoreboard, but I want the kids feeling good when they get off the field, practicing and in games. And we try to do that. We have fun with the kids. And, you know, the reason, you know, to me, of our success is because of what they do and what we do. We stress the fundamentals of football. Our offense especially stresses that because it's just line it up and let's get 3 yards, you know, and it's a personal battle every time, but our kids know that that's what we live and die with, and it's how football, in my estimation, should be played. You know, it's just been a happy family, and you know, that's what this school is about. It's just a great family, and it's certainly evident in our football program.